All right. Hello, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Because, okay, one sec. Sorry, I was fixing, I had some technical issues since I haven't streamed in so long. I had to update OBS. Anyways, welcome everyone to the Thursday night live stream. Hello, Chris Hanberry. Hello, Mr. Supersonic. Jared Ramirez. And let me see here. Let me just stretch this thing here. Here we are. So yes, hello everyone. It's good to see you once again. I had a hiatus. I think that's what they call it. I was cleaning up my YouTube channel, so that's why my account was disabled for a little bit. It wasn't completely deleted. It was disabled, and I had to wait a little bit for some copyright IDs to be removed, and so I could figure out some issues with YouTube. But the account is back, so we're back. Hello, Vegas Courier. How you doing? Great to see you here. Great to see you. So yeah, today I want to talk to all of you about Kim Possible and the future of Kim Possible, because I don't know if you guys saw my previous the video I posted earlier this week about the Kim Possible anniversary and rumors and news that I've been hearing. So we're going to dive a little bit deeper into that. Kim Possible is one of my favorite shows. I will probably be always talking about it. But yeah, so let me see. Let me put the music up a little bit. There we go. Jared says, shame on Disney for only focusing on the washed up MCU. Yeah, so Disney unfortunately, let me just fade this here. Disney unfortunately focused on the DC universe for a long time because it was making a lot of money. You know, reboots, remakes were making a lot of money. People were eating up the slop. People were just watching and rewatching the same stuff over and over. But that era of watching the same slop, the same reruns, same reboots, it's coming to an end. We're seeing a new era. We're definitely seeing a new era. The MCU is actually, viewership-wise, it's suffering a little bit. And a lot of the reboots and a lot of the shows that just keep spilling back up over and over again, you know, the slop that keeps coming back, people are getting bored of it. They're not excited for the next MCU film. They're not excited for the next TV show. There are some good shows, some good movies, but for the most part, the audience is not, raving about the next superhero film. But yeah, so there is that. And also, happy Kim Possible 24th anniversary. Happy belated Kim Possible 24th year anniversary. Like I said in my previous video, I almost forgot, but the good thing is that I remembered just in time. And there were some people online celebrating and promoting the Kim Possible series. This show is big. There's a lot to work on with this particular show. I just would like somebody that really cares about the character and the show itself and characters to do something great with it. But maybe the time is coming for that. Mr. Supersonic says, are you gonna continue doing more live streams soon? Yes, I'm going to continue doing more live streams. If you guys want me to do more live streams, I'll do more. That way I can speak to you, and you guys can also can also comment and chat with me about certain events that happen in the media world, political world, who knows. Mr. Supersonic says, by the way, I just finished all the Kim Possible episodes from season 1 through 3, as well as saw the drama on Disney+. I just started watching season 4. That's great. I actually need to rewatch the whole Kim Possible series because, as I've been saying, there are rumors. Okay, let me turn off the music here. As I've been saying, there are rumors, there are news about a Kim Possible project. I've been hearing on forums. So there are some tweets about a potential Kim Possible reboot, a season 5. But let me see here. Kim Possible season 5. So yeah, there is a Kim Possible. The AI says that there are no plans, of course, to Google AI, but there are rumors of a reboot or a season 5, and I'm pretty excited for that. Reddit, of course, is always on the move when it comes to that. But I feel it in my nuggets. I feel it in my gut that Disney is considering reviving Kim Possible. My biggest fear, of course, is if they give this project, this beautiful Kim Possible project, to somebody that knows nothing about the series, doesn't really care much about it, just wants to make a name for themselves, or just wants to make an extra buck, and they just mess up the series. Because what could happen is what happened to Phineas and Ferb. Phineas and Ferb was a fantastic show, had a lot of musicals, a lot of adventures, and good story. The thing that I liked the most about Phineas and Ferb was that it had a story. I love a good story, and Phineas and Ferb had a fantastic story, and it basically released after Kim Possible. Once Kim Possible ended, Phineas and Ferb were introduced, and it was a wonderful show. Many people liked it. They liked the musicals, and they liked the romance and story and stuff like that. What Disney decided to do with Phineas and Ferb, because it was such a hit, right? And, people wanted more. Somebody in the office basically said, you know what? There's an infinite money glitch on this. What if we scrape everything that is Phineas and Ferb? We scrape the storyline, and we literally just make Phineas and Ferb ageless. We don't make them age. They never grow up. Okay? The summer lasts forever. Okay? And infinite money. It's an infinite money glitch. The kids will just eat it up. So that's what happened to Phineas and Ferb. Currently, Phineas and Ferb, with the current seasons, the current TV show or streaming show, it's basically stuck in summer forever. Right? Right? It's an infinite loop. Right? Summer never ends when it comes to Phineas and Ferb. There's always an adventure. And Disney was like, hey, people will watch it. We're gonna earn infinite amount of money. It's not that difficult. We don't have to hire that many people. We don't have to think so hard. We don't have to work so hard. We're gonna just make a lot of money. And I think that's pretty sad. I think that's very lazy of Disney. Instead of making a brand new show, instead of expanding the Phineas and Ferb universe, they decided to just get rid of everything and just stick to summer. Make everything a loop, right? Summer never ends. Phineas and Ferb never grow up. Everything stays the same for the most part. And it worked. People still watch Phineas and Ferb to this day. But I still think it's a lazy move. It's a lazy move, for sure. And that's what I fear with Kim Possible. With Kim Possible, what they could do is they could just bring it back Kim Possible, the lovely Kim Possible, Ron Rufus and everybody, and they could make High School Never Ends, right? High School would never end in a new Kim Possible reboot. Maybe they don't want a season 5 because it's a lot of work. You gotta hire new people. You gotta hire writers. It's a lot. So what I fear with a Kim Possible project that Disney is thinking of is that they might make Kim Possible never end. An infinite high school loop, right? They're going to mess with the sacred Kim Possible timeline and just be like, you know what? Let's just cut it here. She's always going to be a freshman, or she's always going to be a senior. She's never going to grow up from there. And she's always going to have boy issues, right? Kim and Ron, let's say they're not a couple anymore, or they're a couple forever, right? But what mostly might happen is, if a crazy person at Disney decides to do the following, they might say, Kim and Ron, they're not a couple anymore, they're just friends, and we're just gonna make them have adventures over and over and over and over again. Each new season, it's high school all throughout. And that's what I fear. Somebody with money-grubbing hands, some greedy, lazy person might just want to do that. And that's my fear with Kim Possible. I mean, it happened to Phineas and Ferb. Why won't it happen to other shows? you know. All right, let me read here the chat because let's see here. Chris says, could you make a tribute design in honor of the late Chuck Norris? Yes, actually, there is a design that I was working on, Chuck Norris as Captain America. Oh, actually, somebody made it, but I actually enhanced it and made it better. I might post it on here if I find it. I think I accidentally lost it, so I'm gonna have to find it. But there is a Chuck Norris design that I made. It looks fantastic. It's Chuck Norris as Captain America. He looks fantastic. And did you know that Chuck Norris's first name was not Chuck? It was actually Carlos. His first name was Carlos, and I guess when he was in the military, some guys just called him Chuck for short, and Chuck stuck. But according to Chuck Norris, his first name is Carlos Norris. So he does have a Spanish first name. Jared says, sucks that Lilo voice actress just passed. Yes, she did. That is very sad. Let me look that up. The Lilo and Stitch actress, Lilo voice actress. Let's see. Let me see here. Yes, she passed away. I saw that on Twitter or X, whatever Elon Musk named it. So her name is actress Davy Chase. Best known for playing Samara in The Ring and voicing Lilo in the animated feature Lilo and Stitch, has passed away. Chase was 35, and according to TMZ, Chase died on June 16th, which is very, very sad. From, I don't know what that is, meningitis, an infection in her blood. It's very sad, very sad. But a very beautiful woman, very talented. I feel for her. Lilo and Stitch, the first movie, will always be one of my favorites. And if you did not know this, Lilo and Stitch is actually part of the Kim Possible universe. Okay? And I'm going to make a video about this. So Lilo and Stitch, Jake Long, American Dragon, I think Recess as well, and Kim Possible, and there was another show. They're all part of the Kim Possible universe. There are crossovers when it comes to that. And there are mentions and Easter eggs and hints in different shows that they're all connected. So I'm going to make a video about that. I'm going to put, proof or the facts out there with actual links to where you can see and where you can read information on that. But yeah, Lilo and Stitch and Kim Possible, they actually are in the same universe. Okay. So there's aliens in the Kim Possible universe, okay? There are aliens that want to destroy Earth. Kim Possible and Ron Stoppable fought them, and they won. And, of course, in Lilo and Stitch, there's also aliens that come to Earth. And, some are friendly, some are not. So if you didn't know, now you know. But Kim Possible and other shows actually did crossovers. So, if you didn't know. Tom Kane. Yes, Tom Kane as well. The actor who did the voice of Monkey Fist passed away. Yes, that one too. What was his name? Let's see. Tom Kane, Monkey Fist. Let me see here. Monkey Fist voice actor. Yes, Tom Kane. Wonderful voice actor as well. He did the voice of Monkey Fist, and I can't believe Monkey Fist got turned into a child by Draken, and they all accepted it. But yeah, he also passed away. 2026. A lot of people are passing away each year. It's very sad, but it's part of life. It's part of life, and we just have to show some respect and admiration for the work that they all did, throughout the years. Let me keep reading here because I keep going down through the chat here. Mr. Supersonic says Phineas and Ferb came out first at the time Kim Possible was still airing back around 2007. Yes, that is correct. I heard on Reddit post that there's Hannah Possible spin-off idea. Oh yeah, there are a lot of rumors out there on social media, but Disney has not officially, came out and talked about it. But there are spin-offs, there are reboots. I can definitely see Kim Possible's cousin Josh Possible, a reboot on that. Chris says, I heard on CBS Sunday they made a time capsule to celebrate the 500th anniversary of American independence. That's very cool. I was actually part of something like that when I was in middle school. We hid a little time capsule so we could open it like 50 years from now or something, or 100 years from now. Jared says, Nick, Disney Channel and Cartoon Network all went downhill since 2013. Yes, and there's a big reason for that. And I do have a video planned to talk about that as to why everything is going downhill, right? Why profits are key, why they left animation and story writing and creativity to the side, and they decided on just slop, right? There's AI slop, and then there is Disney and corporate slop, just reboots, remakes, of the same thing, because they're money hungry. Have you watched Hoppers? I have not watched Hoppers, but I heard it did not do well. Hello, Joshua. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Joshua. Joshua says, coincidentally, the KP crossover with Lilo and Stitch has been airing on Disney Channel twice lately. Oh, that's very cool. I didn't know that. I mostly just watch what's it called? I don't watch a lot of animation. Recently I've been very busy. I've been busy with work and stuff like that, so I really don't have time to watch a lot of shows, but I'm going to try to rewatch the shows all over again. I'm definitely going to rewatch Kim Possible because, as I said, there is a new Kim Possible project in the works. I can feel it, okay? My gut is usually right when it comes to KP. I mean, I kind of predicted there was a KP project when the live action came out, but it was a disastrous project, and I was very disappointed. Joshua says, I just came back from seeing Toy Story 5 tonight. Oh, gotcha. Hopefully it was good. I haven't watched it. I got to watch it. Did you all watch the Super Bowl halftime show with Bad Bunny? I did not watch it, and I'll be honest with you, Mr. Supersonic, I could not understand a lot of the things that Bad Bunny was saying. Some of the countries I could understand, but a lot of it I could not understand it. When I watched it, so I didn't enjoy it as much. Joshua says, I believe Kane also did a few trailers for films such as Cars, Monsters vs. Aliens, and Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Yeah, Kane was a very popular and talented individual. Hoppers did well. Oh, it did? I thought it did pretty bad. Well, some guy on Reddit was saying that. Which movie will you watch for Independence Day? For Independence Day, I will probably watch the movie Independence Day. It's one of my favorites. Independence Day movie. So the 1996 movie Independence Day is probably one of my favorite 4th of July films of all times. It's an American classic, okay? I think they did make a sequel to this, but it was not as good. But Independence Day, if you haven't watched this movie, you should watch it. It's a great movie. It's a great film. Fantastic film. The president in this movie is actually younger compared to our current presidents that are a little bit older. The president in this movie is younger and cooler and wiser. And the people in this film, the actors, they do a fantastic job. Great movie. Adam, what's up, Autumn? Adam says, what happened to this channel? Because I tried searching for it months ago, but all your videos were nuked. Yeah, so Autumn, what happened is that I hid my channel so I could clean it up. I had to clean and delete a lot of stuff because YouTube gave me a lot of strikes. So I literally had to wait 6 months, close to 6 months to, clean the channel and make sure a lot of copyright strikes, copyright claim IDs by companies would go away. And after 6 months, I was able to do live streams again. So I just put a stop to the channel and then reopened it again. But it's back. It took me forever to get back the subscribers. There were I had weeks, months, where my subscriber count was at 0. My subscriber count was at 0, and I was complaining to YouTube, and YouTube was like, oh, don't worry about it. It's just a technical issue. You'll get your subscribers back somehow. So I had to do a test video to see who would click on it, who would see it. And once I did that, I got my subscribers back. But I had to do a long video about it. But yeah, I had to. I just waited, a couple months, 6 months, and a lot of the copyright claims were gone. I could do live streams again. But yeah. Mr. Supersonic says Independence Day co-star Vivica A. Fox also voiced future Monique in Kim Possible. Oh, she did? Oh, interesting. Monique is one of my favorite characters. And one of the things that I didn't like about the Kim Possible live action movie, Kim Possible live action. What's her name? Athena, right? Yeah, so in the Kim Possible live action movie, they replaced Monique with Athena. Not jeez, they're gonna images with her. No, I have no beef with her, right? I'm pretty sure she's a wonderful girl. She did her best acting, but I prefer Monique. I wanted to see Monique. Monique is a wonderful character, a wonderful person. And when Ron is not there, Monique is there to help and support Kim. Because Ron is he's a great friend to Kim, her best friend, but sometimes Kim needs another female friend to ask questions and get advice from. So Monique is there. But the Kim Possible live action definitely flipped the Kim Possible series on its head, and a lot of things were changed. But I wanted to see Monique, and they replaced her with Athena, which I thought was not a good choice at all. You were banned. Yes, you can get banned from streaming. On YouTube, if I do a lot of live streams and my live streams have a lot of copyrighted content, like copyright music or copyrighted videos, and I have a lot of live streams like that, YouTube can ban me for 6 months. It has happened to me over the years like twice. Okay, it's happened twice, and YouTube was like, "Look, we're not gonna let you stream until you remove these videos, right?" And after a couple months, they become better at it. They become more lenient on it. But yeah, but also I just put a break on this channel. I was like, okay, I'll put a break on this channel, and that way I'll see what I want to do with it. Because honestly, with this YouTube channel, I really didn't know what I really wanted to do with it. The purpose of this channel was to talk about Kim Possible this, Kim Possible that. But unfortunately, a lot of people lost interest in talking about Kim Possible, and they moved on to other shows, to other topics, or they grew up, right? They're interested in other things. They're interested in politics, or I don't know what else. So this show is this YouTube channel, I decided, will be where I post my analytical videos and live streams. Like, for example, tomorrow I'm going to post a video about it's called Kim Possible, the Fall, or like Kim Possible, the Fall of an Era. What I call it? I forgot what I called it. But Kim Possible, like the Fall of an Era. I believe Kim Possible was one of the last and original best shows Disney has ever produced. So that video will be like 15 minutes long, I think, or more. And I would just be talking about the AI, the tech bubbles of the early 2000s, how Kim Possible was able to be created. Because nowadays, creating a show like Kim Possible is very difficult. But yeah, the purpose of this YouTube channel now is going to be live streams, and also it's going to be posting analytical stuff about TV shows and media. So yeah, and YouTube doesn't really like me posting different topics unless it's relevant to the original theme of the YouTube channel. It's weird, I know. It's really, that's why a lot of YouTubers make multiple YouTube channels, is because the algorithm does not like you when you post different stuff. But no worries, I'm back, so everything's fine. Jared says, any thoughts on the FIFA World Cup so far? Any thoughts? My thoughts are that FIFA is greedy. Okay. And my thoughts, I'm enjoying a lot of the games. Today, for example, Mexico is going to play today, and versus South Korea. I'm Team Mexico, of course. South Korea is great as well, but I'm Team Mexico. I gotta play North America here. I gotta support the team. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm actually watching some of the games. I'm on X or Twitter, whatever, looking at some of the news. It's very exciting. I like it. But FIFA is a very greedy. It's very greedy organization, okay? And I don't like the way they're treating the Iranian team at all. In the U.S. at least, I really feel bad for them. But hey, it happens when there's a war, and it happens when you don't like your enemy. Autumn says, "Did you post any social media? What happened? Because I didn't know what happened." I didn't post anything on social media. Wait, did I? I think I did a long time ago. But yeah, I think I did. But I posted it back in December. So yeah. Did you post on any social media? What happened with it? So Mr. Supersonic says, "Wouldn't you post a disclaimer? What could help you now? That could help you. No. So Supersonic, posting a disclaimer on a video doesn't really help the video. If you post a copyrighted clip, the company like Disney, they don't read the disclaimer, and if they do read it, they ignore it, because the decision for their content to be on your channel is up to them, right? You're at the mercy of the company, or what? Yeah, you're at the mercy of the company, like Disney, to allow you to have their content on your channel and not copyright ID you or strike you. But yeah, YouTube is complicated. They always change the rules. So each year I gotta deal with some new stuff. I hate it. So I'm trying to play clean. If I do post some Kim Possible clips on this channel, it's going to be mostly to talk about it, right? To talk about the clip, the characters, and stuff like that. I can't just post clips on this channel just to post them. That's why I have a separate channel called the Kim Possible Clips channel. On there, it's all Kim Possible clips, copyright stuff. And YouTube allows that on that channel. On this channel, YouTube is like, hey, you can't live stream this, you can't live stream that. I'm like, I hate you guys. FIFA is just as greedy as the WWE. Yeah, I don't know much about the greed of the WWE. Wait, no, yes I do. One time I posted so for the WWE, one time I posted a sticker, and WWE, I made a Kim Possible art piece, Kim Possible and the WWE, and the WWE literally took that sticker off Redbubble. I was like, what? It was an original piece. And Redbubble was like, I don't care. WWE says you're messing with their stuff. You have their logo on there, so we have to remove your artwork. And I'm like, come on, bro. Come on. Where can we follow updates for you outside YouTube? So updates for me. I actually had a Twitter account, but I kind of deleted it. And the Twitter account that I do have, I don't even use. I'll let you guys know eventually. I'll put the social media. I'll put the links on my YouTube channel. Let me see if I can show you. So let me go to your channel. So here, for example, right? This is my YouTube channel. So if you click on more, I will post links here. My email address is here. So if you guys want to contact me about anything, here's my email address. This is my business email address. Be like, hey, what's up, or whatever. For social media, I will post the Instagram account because I do have a Kim Possible Instagram. I just forgot my password, but it's in here. I think Supersonic, I think you have interacted with me on Instagram. So I do have a specific Instagram account for it. I do also have a TikTok account that I created recently. So I have a TikTok, Instagram. Here's my email address if you guys just want to, I don't know, do business inquiries or just talk. But I'll post the links in here. Just go to my YouTube channel, click on more, and bam, you get to see stuff. You get to talk to me, I guess. But yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. Jared says, if not, WWE has more toxicity than anything else. Yeah, the WWE has a lot of, let me see here. WWE has a lot of WWE scandals. That's what they're called, scandals. So yeah, the WWE has tons and tons of scandals. And it says here that the most significant and recent scandal surrounding the WWE centers on founder Vince McMahon, who resigned from his role as executive chairman of TKO Group. For sexual assault, sex trafficking. I didn't know that. Anyways, the founder is, there's allegations on sexual assault, sex trafficking, and the use of company funds for hush money settlements. Yeah, he was doing a lot of kinky stuff. There was like one of the wrestlers, a female wrestler, said that he paid her so he could poop on her face. It was the weirdest thing. Vince McConaughey. Yeah. So I think it was her. She said that Vince or whatever paid her so he could do some kinky stuff with her. The most infamous refused to lose scandals. Yeah, the WWE has a lot of scandals. A lot of scandals. I mean, as many scandals as Disney has, I'm pretty sure. I've also heard that Disney has scandals in their parks. A lot of kids go missing in Disneyland and Disney World. Like a lot of kids go missing every year. I hear this from people that live in LA that go to Disneyland, and they were telling me that it's a well-known fact that children at Disneyland go missing, like every year, like consistently. But yeah, let me search that up 1 sec. Let me see. Disneyland kids go missing. Well, of course, AI would say otherwise. Okay, here's the freaking AI. So AI, go here. AI would say, no children have been reported permanently missing or abducted from Disneyland in modern history. Okay, okay, that's what they're saying. Okay, but I for a fact, okay, no, since I was a kid, people have been saying that kids have been missing in Disneyland. The AI is covered, okay, the corporate people are covering all this information, but I for a fact know that that's been happening. Okay. Moonflower, what is up, Moonflower? Hello. Welcome to the channel once more. Oh, I'll see you, Joshua. Take care, man. I'll be going for the night. Enjoy, everybody. Yeah, no worries, Joshua. Thank you for joining us today. Have a great night. Chris Hanbury says, did you know that after the defeat of Vicksburg, Mississippi, the city of Vicksburg never celebrated the July 4th for another 84 years? Says it on the Cam Burns, the Civil War. Really? That's interesting. Well, Chris, you have a lot of facts. That's cool. Anyways, Moonflower, great to see you. Moonflower says, I'm so glad you popped up in my feed. I forgot this channel existed. I know, me too. I haven't been active in like 6 months. Anyways, great to see you, Moonflower. Always good to talk to you. Jared says, all right, sir, I gotta call it a day later. I'll see you, Jared. Always good to have you around. Hopefully we get to see you more on every live stream that I host. Take care. Have a great night. Autumn says, you know for a fact kids go missing there. Are you kidnapping them? No, I'm not. I'm telling you, people from LA, people from California, they be saying these things. They say that there have been missing kids reports. People have been saying that, but they're always hushed. It's like never reported in the media. But this girl that I used to know from California used to say that since she was a kid, there were reports that people would say that their kids went missing, but Disney would underreport it. Okay, like that it's a common thing, and like people in LA know. Like it's not fully reported, but people in LA that live close to Disneyland, like they kind of know. And I've even heard about it when I was a kid. So right now they're like trying to hide stuff. Mr. Supersonic says, FIFA World Cup 2026 has songs such as Echo by Daddy Yankee and Shinsia and Dai Dai by Shakira and Burna Boy. Yes, and in Mexico they had Maná play what was it? It was I forgot the song. But yeah, they're having a lot of classic songs. But yeah, anyways, back to what I was talking about with Kim Possible. Yes, there is a Kim Possible project in the works. We don't know what it is. It could be a reboot. It could be a new season. It could be a spin-off. I say if they make a spin-off, it might be of Just Possible. Just Possible, as all of you know, is Kim Possible's cousin. I call her cowgirl cousin because she lives in a ranch in Wisconsin or Wyoming. It's either Wyoming or Wisconsin, one of those. She has kind of a southern accent, and she's in middle school, and she is obsessed with her cousin Kim Possible. So I would say that if they do make a spinoff, it'd be cool if they would choose Joss as the main character, and of course, it'd be great to see Kim and Ron as what's it called, as cameos, right? Coming out, randomly in some of the Joss Possible adventures, but we'll see. I vote for her. She is a great girl. She is voiced by the famous and very talented Tara Strong. So no, not this. Okay, Tara Strong voices her, and she voices Tara, and she voices Joss. Okay, she voices both of them. Anyways, this is Tara Strong. She is a gorgeous woman. Okay, she is not an adult actress. Okay, she just happens to be a gorgeous and very talented voice actor. Okay, I've had a crush on her since like forever. Right, she is a gorgeous woman. And I did see a interview on YouTube where she was talking in a podcast saying that, DC, Warner Brothers, should definitely come out with a season 6 of Teen Titans. The original 2003 Teen Titans, where they actually look like teens, like younger 13, 14, 15-year-olds, right? And I agree. Teen Titans ended. I didn't really like the ending of the original Teen Titans, and the Teen Titans 2003 is one of my favorite shows, along with Kim Possible. It's a fantastic show. I love it, and we do need a season 6. And she was speaking in a podcast saying that it would be fair for Warner Brothers to make a season 6 for the fans because it ended. It had an ending, but the ending was not complete. It didn't feel complete, right? And she voices so many characters, and I've watched a lot of these cartoons with these characters that she voices. But yeah, she's a gorgeous woman. And who is this? Is that her? Yeah, and so yeah, she voices also Batgirl and Harley Quinn in the DC. What was that show called? What is this show called? I watched it. I forgot. Gotta rewatch it. But yeah, she's a gorgeous woman, very talented, and she also voices, as I said, Tara, Just Possible, and other characters in the Kim Possible series. She also voices Miss Minutes if you saw the Loki show, the Loki film. Jeez. Sorry. Sorry, my phone, the Siri got activated. Don't activate you. Mr. Supersonic says, I remember Mana when I was a kid. My mom is a fan of the band. Yeah, their songs are a banger. Camila and Juanes. Yep. Adam says, is it fair to say you were demotivated when all your videos were copyright striked? I'm guessing you felt like quitting YouTube for those months. I did feel like quitting YouTube. I did have other YouTube channels, but those had 0 videos on it. So I just took the time when I didn't have the channel, I just took the time to think what I want this channel to be. And what I decided on was I want this channel to be a live stream channel where I do long 1 hour plus live streams, and where I also post videos, analytical videos, where I post 15 plus minute videos analyzing different TV shows, movies, and media. And we can also talk about other things as well. Because YouTube basically told me, hey, we see that you post different things on your channel, and we see that you changed the topic of your channel. So fix that. Because YouTube's algorithm, was basically not pushing a lot of people were not watching my content because the YouTube algorithm, didn't know who to push it to. Because I was changing and posting, and according to YouTube, it was a mess. So I was like, so basically I decided to just delete everything and start over again, in a way. So Live streams and long form video content is what you're going to see on this channel. For Kim Possible clips, just Kim Possible stuff, you can go to the Kim Possible clips channel. Those videos will always be there. But I was a little bit discouraged, but then I was like, I could always start again. It's not too bad. I enjoy live streaming and I enjoy doing analytical takes. Moonflower says, did you change the channel name or is it just me? So I've actually changed my YouTube channel name several times. It used to be KXNO, but because that, let me show you what I mean by that. So where'd it go? Let me just leave this here. So YouTube, your channel. So yeah, I changed my YouTube channel name because this name, not that name, but the KX and KX. It used to be called KXNO, and unfortunately, a lot of people on YouTube had the same freaking name. Look at this. Okay, if I go to where is it? Live filters. So yeah, this guy is KXNO, KXNO, KXNO. KX. Like there was a lot of YouTube channels with the same name that I had, and I didn't like that. So I didn't like that, so I decided to just change it. And the reason I changed it to Royal Pain is because, let me see, big channel. Yeah. The reason I changed it to Royal Pain is because this name is the episode of a Kim Possible season 1 episode, and the name is Royal Pain. Do you guys remember Wally? Do you know who I'm talking about? Wally? Let's see, Wally Kim Possible. So Prince Wally, he debuts. So this guy is actually the most hated character, one of the most hated characters in Kim Possible, especially Kim's mom. Kim's mom, okay, where's she at? I don't see her. Where is she? Anyways, Kim's mom hates Wally. Like, she wants to beat the living daylights. She wants to beat him up. She wants to crush him completely. He is a minor, okay? Dude is like 14, 15 or something like that. 16 max. But he irritated Kim Possible's mom so badly that she was ready to just destroy him. She was ready to just, attack him. So the reason for the name basically comes from that. Because I could be a Royal Pain when it comes to streaming and when it comes to posting content. So I was like, let me just make the channel with that name. But that's what the name came from. It came from this episode, Royal Pain, and it also came because this kid is kind of petty. That's what it came from. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, give me 1 second. Be right back. All right, I am back. I just got an Amazon package, so I had to get that going. But anyways, that's where I got the name from, because a lot of people had that KXNO name, so I decided to just change it. But yeah, all right. Let's see here. Did you watch the 2026 movie Animal Farm? I did not watch it yet, but I will watch it. Donovan. I was going to say Donovan. Donovan says, hello there, Royal Pen. It's been a long time since I've heard from you. And I was wondering, are you enjoying making these? And are you going to make that Kim Possible and Wings Club video sometime soon? Kim Possible Wings Club. Okay, Donovan, I got to be honest with you. I don't remember that. Oh, wait. Kim Possible Wings Club. Can you remind me on that? I know we talked about it in the past, but I totally forgot that Kim Possible Wings Club video. If you could please remind me what we talked about, that would be great. I apologize if I said I was gonna make a video like that, but I totally forgot about that. I think I was gonna talk about the Wings Club. Wings Club, by the way, all of you that don't know, is an Italian show called the Wings Club. But yeah, Phineas and Ferb. Let me see here. Winx Club. Winx Club. So yeah, Winx Club is an Italian show. It was made in Italy. And it's female oriented, and at the time it was a breakthrough. It was actually a very successful show, and American companies at the time didn't really think that a show, directed towards a female audience would succeed, but it did. And the creator of this show was actually a guy. Winx Club creator. This is the creator of the Winx Club, by the way. This guy, and he was set. He was completely sure. He was completely confident that the world needed a female-oriented show, right? Directed to young girls, to teens. So he created the Winx Club, and the Winx Club is a fantastic show. Great music, great animation. So I'm glad he didn't give up because this show is so popular. The animation and artwork are very unique as well. I don't like this. Okay, I don't like this version of the Winx Club. I like the OG version. This is the OG version. But yeah, if you didn't know, it was an Italian guy who really pushed for this show to be created because nobody believed. He's like, why would you create a female-oriented show? Girls don't even watch cartoons. So yeah. Mr. Supersonic says, by the way, the guy who died was not A.B. Quintanilla. It was the father, Abraham A.B. Selena's brother. Really interesting. Chris says, did you know the airing... What? They are raising money to build a memorial in Washington, D.C. for John Adams? Really? That's interesting. Yeah, they're building a lot of stuff in Washington, D.C. Hopefully, everything that they're building is for the good of the nation. Because at the moment... and the White House, they're building freaking UFC rings. We don't need UFC rings, okay? I know there might be some people that like it. I personally don't like them building UFC rings and statues of leaders and stuff like that. That money could be used for something else. You subscribe to VIX? Yeah, I subscribed to VIX on accident. I subscribed to VIX on accident, and it was the worst choice ever because VIX on YouTube does not have all the shows. So fortunately, fortunately for me, I unsubscribed. But I just wanted to watch some series, and yeah. Autumn says, "What are your favorite type of What are your favorite types of videos to make?" So if you think back, is there a particular video you remember loving to research and edit because of the style and content? So my favorite videos are Kim Possible videos, of course. And I love to analyze. And I like to comment my opinions on particular characters and themes I see in the show. But Kim Possible will always be my favorite. It'd be Kim Possible, Doc Dodgers. For example, this coming week or next week, I'm going to make a video on Phineas and Ferb as well. So yeah, Kim Possible, Phineas and Ferb, Scooby-Doo, all those things. That's the goal on this channel. Make the videos longer, 15 minutes and longer, because that's what the viewers want to see. That's what YouTube also wants me to make, apparently. I like analytical videos though, analytical stuff. So this channel, I'll just be talking about stuff like that. I'll be live streaming and talking about particular characters and stories. Yes, not Wally from Leave It to Beaver. Winx Club, what is it? Let me see here. Whoop, there we go. What? I am backtracked. Oh, whoops. Mr. Personic says, Winx Club was also the same one that was dubbed in 4Kids. Yes, I remember. I used to watch Winx Club on 4Kids. That was the first time I watched Winx Club. Yeah, Winx Club did a fantastic job on some shows. Like, for example, the Pokemon theme song that we all know and love was created in, 4Kids. 4Kids Entertainment was the one that funded that particular project, that opening of Pokemon. Because back in the day, everything had to be Americanized. Everything had to be Anglicized? No, English. English changed to English or American. So the American audience could understand it. You know, like for example, sushi. Let's see here. Pokemon donuts. Let me just. For example, here. So this is supposed to be sushi, right? No, it's not. Is it sushi? No, rice balls. These are supposed to be rice balls. But Brock here, that's his name, right? Called them in the 4Kids dub, in the English dub. He basically says, these donuts are great. Jelly filled are my favorite. But they're not donuts. These are Asian snacks. They're like sushi rice balls, right? They're not donuts at all. But I remember this episode, by the way. In the 4Kids dub, they called it donuts, because they had to Americanize it. So yeah, that was fun. There's a lot of funny stuff like that. Fun stuff like that happened like that in the show. Autumn says, an Amazon package, she says, when it's really the people trying to get out of his basement. No, have Amazon packages. Have Amazon Prime, bro. I live close to an Amazon warehouse. So I get packages quick. Bro. Mr. Supersonic says, I have a few Kim Possible episodes that I hate. The Full Monkey, Blush, and Overdue. Those I feel like were a waste of time, not that I was wasting time watching them. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, me too. I also have some KP episodes that I couldn't care less about. So yeah, I definitely agree. Some of the episodes were, as they call in the anime world, they call them fillers, right? In the anime world, episodes that are just there to be made are called just filler episodes. Especially when it comes to anime, like Dragon Ball, Naruto. There's just random filler episodes. So yeah. I love anime as well. I used to watch it a ton, and anime is well known for just having filler episodes. What did you say? Oh, Blush. Oh, what didn't you like? Blush. Let's see. The one I think I didn't like was probably when the baby one. I forgot. Nanny something. The nanny one. Adam Plains, would you say it's the editing research you enjoy more, or does the subject matter more? For example, if it's a show you have no interest in, do you still enjoy making a video about it? Yeah, Adam, of course. If it's a show I have no interest in, and I decide to make a video on it, I enjoy doing the research on it. Finding stuff that nobody else has found, or having certain opinions that make a lot more sense to me. So I would say that the research and editing is more fun for me. But what would make it better is if I'm doing it for a show or movie that I really like. That's what I would like. Blush is especially the worst one I've watched is Mr. Supersonic. In that episode, when Kim and Josh were on a date, why were the tweebs setting a film projector and showing a clip of Kim taking a bath as a baby, causing her body to get vanished? So there's a whole reason behind that, and I'll talk about it. So, let's see here. Oh, I only have a few minutes until I end this live stream. All right. So when it comes to Blush, the Kim Possible episode Blush. Impossible. Let's see here. Blush. So in this Kim Possible episode named Blush, the whole purpose of the tweebs was to mess around with their older sister, Kim, and to reveal a lot of embarrassing moments, for her, because the tweebs are annoying and they always mess around with Kim. So that's why they were showing a projector of her as a baby, and they were trying, like, the tweebs didn't know. In this episode, the tweebs did not know that Kim had an invisible condition. Kim did not mention or say anything about that to them. So the tweebs were just having fun. They were just messing around with their older sister like they usually do. So to them, they were like, "Oh, Kim has a boyfriend. Kim has a boyfriend," right? And when Josh Mankey showed up, he was pretty much one of the only guys in a while, in like a long time, that has gone on a date with Kim officially. So the Tweebs decided to mess around with Kim. But of course, the Tweebs did not know that in this episode that getting Kim embarrassed would make her disappear. So that's why they were messing with her, just to mess around with her. There's a lot of great moments in this episode that I really like as well. I like her fashion, I like her style. And we got to see some cute moments and some funny moments as well with Josh Mankey. See? The only people that knew that she was disappearing when she blushed, when she became embarrassed in this episode, was Shigo, Draken, Ron, and Kim. Josh Mankey did not know. The Tweebs did not know. Nobody else knew. So, yeah, that's why the Tweebs were messing with her. Because they just love messing with Kim and making her embarrassed. If they knew she was disappearing every single time she got embarrassed or was blushing, I'm pretty sure they would not, mess around with her. They would try to find a solution to fix her condition. So yeah, that's my opinion. Autumn says, do you like the style and presentation of Watch Mojo? Would that be your inspiration? So Watch Mojo is great, and it would probably be my inspiration. But we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. I have to put a lot more effort into the videos because that's what YouTube wants. YouTube wants me to put more effort into a video, right? I do want to monetize this channel because if I monetize this channel, I will have enough money to actually focus more on the channel and produce more content and more original stuff. So in order for me to do that, YouTube has told me that I have to basically make original content and make it interesting, not make it slop, not make it too easy. So yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to end the live stream here. But Tara Strong is my wife. I'm just kidding. I wish. She's so beautiful and talented. She's gorgeous. But I'm gonna have to end the live stream here because I gotta do stuff. I got stuff to do, and also it's been like almost an hour. But I had fun today. I definitely had fun today. Thanks all of you for joining me tonight in this wonderful live stream. I will let all of you know again on my posts. If you go to my YouTube channel, let me show you where to go. Let me see. YouTube. If you go here to my YouTube channel and you go to posts, you'll be able to see like what I post. And here I just posted 3 hours ago that I was going to do a live stream. Also, make sure you have like the little notification bell if you want to know when I do live streams. If you just want to hang out and talk about stuff. But yeah, if you want me to do research, if you want me to look, at some stuff, let me know. Also, in my chat in the comment section, and we'll talk about that eventually. But anyways, thank you everyone for joining me today. I'm gonna have to end the live stream here. And Supersonic says, in season 4, why would the Tweeb skip middle school to become freshmen in high school, as well as joining in missions just to annoy Kim and make her life a living hell? There's a whole reason behind that as well, Supersonic. And I'll talk about it next time on the next live stream probably. But just make sure to remind me because I might forget. Okay, I can become a little bit forgetful, so sorry about that. Anyways, thank you for being here, Mr. Supersonic 2880, Autumn Plains. Great to see you. I love your opinions as well and your humor. Chris Hanbury, great to see you. Moonflower, also great to see you. And who is that character right there? Who is that character? I think I know that character. Let me see. Who's your profile pic? Let me see. I know that. Moonflower. Okay, so your character is actually a character from freaking Soul Eater. It's from Soul Eater. Damn it. How do I move this thing? Go away. Yeah, so your character, I forgot their name, right? But it's from Soul Eater. Yeah. It's from Soul Eater. Autumn, I don't know where your character is from. Is it a Vocaloid? I think it's a Vocaloid. But I don't know. I gotta figure it out. Anyways, Donovan. Donovan, great to see you. Great to have you here as well. Jared as well. Joshua as well. And who else did I miss? And I think I got everybody else. And for people that I missed, sorry about that. But thank you for joining me today. May all of you have a fantastic night and a fantastic weekend as well. Take care, and I'll speak to all of you next time. All right? See ya. There was a commercial that used to say, I'll see ya with the Kia in the US, but,